Hello dear students, thank you for joining for the last class for this course. And the topic for this class is section of a newspaper about perfect and simple present tense. It's gonna be a similar topic, but now we will study about perfect and simple present, and then another class we study the past perfect and the simple past. Now we will study the perfect and simple present tense. What are the objectives for this class? Is different, identify and correctly use the present simple and present perfect tense. And learn expression to express strong feelings, right? That we will learn for this class. Okay. Okay. Now we have this vocabulary about the section of a newspaper. You know, when we have a newspaper, we have different sections for read. And in English, we have the general news. Is the first page in a newspaper. It's usually the most important news in there, right? When you buy a newspaper, you can see the pictures and the titles. And this a very important part of the newspaper because it's the face of the newspaper, right? And also we have the local and foreign news section. We have a section with local news and international news, right? And also we have an editorial page. This editorial page is using for make an opinion. Some people write an opinion about some topics. For example, there are many people now write an opinions about the presidents, about the person that will be a president maybe in February. Okay, the next one is the sport page. This section contains all kind of sport that happen in local, in Ecuador, or in international news, right? Classified ads section contains advertisement that fall under the categories like help, wanted. What is the meaning advertisement? Advertisement. Who knows what is the meaning ads or advertisement? Sarai, maybe do you know what is the meaning ad or advertisements? No? Do you know what is the meaning? You don't know?
Como avisos.
Yes, avisos. It's like
Publicidad, algo así.
very good publicity. Thank you, Melanie. This is a section called ads. This is short form to call advertisement. Is usually called ads, just ads. And also we have the business and finance section. This contains businessmen and people interested in business with information of banking, right? Now we will study about the words that express strong feelings, how I say, strong feelings. This word is wow, you know, wow. In English is wow, is right like W-O-W. In Spanish is with G, U, A, U, you know, wow. And we in English we use wow. It used to show surprise and something's pleasure, right? This is the expression wow. And now we have another expression that is that's astonishing. It's very surprised. That's astonishing. What do you think it means astonishing in Spanish? It's astonishing or astonishing. What do you think means astonishing?
Tal vez como tremendo.
It's like asombroso. It's very surprising. It's asombroso. Astonishing.
Okay.
Now we have that's awesome. That's awesome. The correct pronunciation is awesome. Causing feeling of great admiration, respect, or fear. What is the meaning awesome for you?
Asombroso.
Exactly, very good, asombroso. Now we have shocking. I'm shocking about this news.
Impactado. Impactantes.
Sorry?
Impactantes.
Yes, it's very impact, cause a very impact. It's like horror or disgust, right? Very good. Shocking news. I feel very shocked about this news. Okay, this is everything about the vocabulary. Now we will talk how I said about present perfect tense and simple present tense. I know simple present tense is used to express routines. It's very easy. The main use for present tense is for routines. Routines are the things that make every day the same thing, right? This is a routine. And now the present perfect tense is used to talk about events that occurred at not a specific time in the past, but continue to the present, right? This is the difference between present perfect tense and simple present tense. Simple present routines, or maybe something you finish in this time. And present perfect tense is sometimes you finish at this time, and also events that occurred in the past and is continue occurring now in the present. For for present perfect tense, we use subject plus the auxiliary. How you know for perfect tenses, we use the auxiliary have. This is as an auxiliary, not as a verb. If we have a third person, we use has, and with another personal pronoun, we use have. Subject plus have or has, and the past participle of the verb. Example, I have not tried sushi. And I have tried sushi in positive and in negative. Now we have a lot of examples how I explain. If we have routine, if you have a routine, a sentence that expresses a routine is present tense, right? For example, the first example is he goes. We need to use we add the letters es to office every day. This is a present tense, present simple tense. It's a routine. The second one, he has just gone to the office. It's an action that just completed. This time just finished this time. That's why we use a present perfect tense. He, because it's third person, we use has. He has just gone to office. This word is used to express that we finish just this time. The next example, we paint the walls every year. It's a routine. It's something that this person do every year, right? Now we have we have just painting the walls. It's something that already finished in this time, in this moment. But the action already finished, right? Now we have another example in the same way. The routines. He goes for a walk every morning. It's a routine. He has just gone for a walk. Is something that finished, already finished. She writes a letter every day. Is also a routine. She has just writing a letter. Finish this time. And this is the idea, right? When we have routine, we use present tense, and we have an action that finish, already finished, we use present, we use the present perfect tense. But also how say here, we use with action that occurred a non-specific time in the past, but continue in the present. For example, an example is, I live in Tulcan since 2014. I have lived in Tulcan since 2014. You use present perfect because it's something start in the past and I continue living in Tulcan, right? Now we have this activity for you. It's a very quick activity, a very short activity. Okay, present perfect simple. Just we will practice a present perfect, right? What do you think, Jordan, Germán, Enríquez? What do you think is the correct word in this sentence, in this example?
I has.
I has, no. We have or has?
Have.
Have, because is not a third person. Remember, when we have he, she, and it, we use has. And with another personal pronouns, we use have. The next one, Melanie. Him.
Has.
Very good. He has, because of his third person, he has asked. You know, when we have a present perfect, we use the third column, the verb in participle, right? The next one, Sarai. We. Very good. We have. Very good. And now Alan and Kerry, because our both are two persons, is with have, and Lance is has. Now, please help me to make a sentence. Please tell me what is the correct order and how you can make a sentence with perfect, with present perfect simple. Melanie, first you. How will write it?
I don't see the word, the second you, and after there is a word. I don't know.
This doesn't work where? Here?
You did all, no sé, no, estoy miope, okay? No.
You can see there.
Yes, yeah. Significa dial.
We need to, dial is marcar. Dial, marcar, a phone number. Yeah, we
Okay.
need to make a perfect, present perfect tense sentence, right?
You have
You have,
dialed that.
very good. You have,
Dialed that. The
very
wrong
good,
number.
very good. You have deal. Very good. You know, you can see it's okay. We have an like. The next one, Jordi.
I have read. No. I read the book just. I read just the book.
We need to use present perfect, simple.
Ah,
With present perfect, we need to use the auxiliary.
I have read the book just.
What about the jazz? What part is the jazz? We are missed this word.
Sorry.
This word. We need to use this word too. Just.
I have read just the book.
What about just? This word. I have the book. Okay. But what happened with just? I have. What is the participle of the verb read?
Red.
Can you spell this word?
The same. The same.
Okay.
Is
Very good.
only the pronunciation is different.
Right. Where can I put the word jazz? I have just read or I have read jazz? Or I just have?
I just have.
I just have. Okay. Let's try it. No, what happened? Maybe I have a spelling mistake. I don't know. I just have read the book. I think I have just read the book. Next one. Sarai.
They have answered. No, they haven't answered my question.
Okay, they have answered my question. No, what happened? They have answered.
They hasn't.
Because we have not. Yes, they have not. They have not answered my question. Okay. Now we will check what happened with this. They have not. Yes, we are right. And I just, what happened? I have just is the correct. Just is after the auxiliary, okay? I have just read and not answered is okay. Very good. Now we will continue with the next part. Just I wanna for you make the next activity. I need to know about your listening skills. Please try to listen. Try to listen. Try to listen. An example for present perfect. Just for present perfect. Try to listen example of present perfect sentences. Just you need to read one sentence, just one sentence that you can listen, please. First, we have an explanation about the topic, and after that, we have a conversation, right? Please try to listen and one sentence for present perfect tense. Just we have an explanation, and after that we have a dialogue.
Hi, Leon. Thank you for joining us in the studio this evening. Tell us about your teaching experience, your travels, all the exciting things you've done.
Well, as an English teacher, I've lived in a lot of different countries. I lived in Indonesia and Vietnam for 2 years. And in this job, I've met amazing amount of people who have traveled in different places in the world. We're a very international group, and it's really fun to talk to all the other teachers about countries they've been to.
How about your Saudi experience? What exciting things have you done so far?
I've been to Al Diriyah, which was really amazing and beautiful, and I've eaten at the Saudi restaurant, Naj Village, and I've tried a lot of different Saudi foods, and kabsa I like very much. I've tried the grape leaves with the rice in them, and I don't remember what that's called, but that's really good too.
It seems you've done everything, Leon. Is there anything you haven't done?
I've never been to the pyramids in Egypt. I'd really like to do that. I've never been to Bahrain. I've never been to Yemen. What else? I've never camped out in the desert overnight.
Thank you, Leon, for sharing your experience with us. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Okay, what did you listen? Everything was in present perfect tense. Every sentence. What sentence can you listen, and what sentence did you write? Maybe Jordan, can you tell me a sentence that you listen?
When she says, I lived in Vienna, I think that was.
Yes,
I
but you need to make a
three-
complete sentence. Try to speak a complete sentence in present perfect tense.
A lot of different countries. I lived in...
This is one. I live
in Indonesia and Vietnam for 2 years.
Yeah, but this is in past tense.
Mm,
How you can make them present perfect? This one is a sentence in present perfect. Who listened this sentence? Maybe you, Melanie, can you tell me a sentence in a present perfect tense that you listen in about this video?
I think that we was to do a conversation about the video. I don't think that we have to write.
Nah, you need to write a sentence, just one sentence. Try to listen, just one sentence.
To Al Diriyah, which was really amazing and beautiful, and I've eaten at the Saudi restaurant, Naj Village, and I've tried a lot of different Saudi foods, and kabsa I like very much. I've tried the grape leaves with the rice in them, and I don't remember what that's called, but that's really good too.
Okay, now we will play the same video but with subtitles. Maybe Sarai, did you listen any
Hi, Leon.
sentence in present perfect?
She told that she had eaten. I don't remember.
Very good. Yes, she said that she had eaten Vietnam in Vietnam, or I don't know. Let's start.
And I've tried a lot of different...
For example, say I tried. This is a present perfect. I tried a lot of different Saudi food. Right? Here how you can see they use a contraction. Contraction I have is I've tried a lot of different Saudi foods.
And Saudi foods and kabsa I like very much. I've tried the grape leaves with the rice in them, and I don't remember what that's called, but that's really good too.
It seems you've done everything, Leanne. Is there anything you haven't done?
This is a question, right? With the present perfect. It seems that you have done everything, right? And is there anything you haven't done? Is using a present perfect.
I've never been to the pyramids in Egypt. I'd really like to do that. I've never been to Bahrain. I've never.
I think he's a very curious person because just talk about 2 or 3 places that she has never been there.
Never been
But
to Yemen.
she said
What else?
she
I've
was in a
never
lot of places.
camped out in the desert overnight.
Thank you, Leanne, for sharing your experience with us. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Okay, this is the video for you. How you can see in this video is very useful to use a present perfect to explain things that you do or you already finished, or things that you do in the past and now you continue doing that. Now we finish with a summary, what we already studied. We studied about the present perfect tense and use it to talk about events that occurred at non-specific time in the past and continue to the present. We use the words already and yet in order to identify these tense. And we study also the simple present tense, how we say it, we use it to express routines and facts. That's everything for this class. Maybe do you have any question, dear students? Okay, thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for joining for this class. It was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for everything. Have a good night, dear students.